We wake up in the morning, take care of our daily tasks, and by the time we get to our senses, it is night. Time passes sometimes very quickly and sometimes later than usual. Many times this issue creates a question for us that we may not be able to answer. Not only us but even the human race gets confused in answering these questions. Why, from our point of view and our minds, time sometimes passes quickly and sometimes slowly? Why does our brain not consider the passage of time constant? What is time anyway, and where did it come from? When did it start, and what was there before that? How long will time continue, and is there an end to this world? What was there before everything, and what will remain after this world? How should we answer these questions? Do we even have a way forward? Where is the ultimate ambition of our mind? In this video, we try to give logical and scientific answers to these questions and present new ideas to our minds using philosophy and religions. Sometimes we have questions that require a lot of research and a lot of energy to answer them. Usually, the answers are not easy to find. In this channel, these questions are raised, and we try to find clear and logical answers together. The Hidden Secrets of History. Subscribe to our channel and press the bell icon. By definition, eternity is an endless time. In philosophy and mathematics at the same time. Unlimited is called eternity. In religions, eternity is an important and significant concept because God is considered an eternal existence in religions. A being whose qualities and characteristics are not affected by time and who is outside the dimension of time. But what has been said about this concept in linguistics? The English word eternity is derived from the Latin word eternus, a word that means without beginning and end. But in Persian and Arabic, a common word is used for this concept. The Pahlavi word apd, which is originally an Iranian word, means future time that has no end. The word abadid is the Arabic form of this word and means infinite time. But eternity is mentioned a lot in ancient religions and teachings. In the religion of Zoroastrianism, there is talk of limitless time. Zoroaster used time and eternity in an unbreakable bond. It is said in the yasnas that Faravars have eternity hidden inside them. According to Zoroaster, these spiritual forces existed before the existence of creatures, and after their death and destruction, they also went to the upper world and remained stable for eternity. Even Sheikh Ali Shurawardi, in his studies on the wisdom of ancient Iran, had come to the conclusion that the Faravars are eternal forces that leave powerful effects in the material world. In the Bible, the concept of eternity is used everywhere about God. God, who, according to the interpretation of the Torah and the Bible, is without beginning and without end. In the Quran, the word eternal is used 29 times, which is interesting in its own way. The most common use of this word is related to the next world, where eternal rewards and punishments are introduced. Some philosophers and spiritual teachers believe that the concept of eternity in the Quran regarding torments cannot be the same as eternity in the sense of infinity, because we didn't have unlimited mistakes and sins in this world that would make us want to be deprived indefinitely. As a result, it is said that this type of use of the word eternal means a kind of time scale that is incomprehensible to our material world. But what are the opinions about eternity and eternal forces in philosophy? Plato believed that forces rule our world. The forces that he gave examples to. He believed that actually just forms exist in higher worlds, but their effects are also applied in our physical world. Plato considered these forms to be related to eternity. So far, we have said that everything without end is called eternal in different languages and in philosophical and mystical concepts. But what if something is without a beginning? In linguistics, the word eternal is used for such a concept. According to the definition, eternity is related to beings that exist from the beginning, and no starting point can be imagined for them. Nasir Khosraw Badiani, an Iranian poet, writer, and theologian, in his writings, after explaining the concept of eternal and immortal, also talked about eternity. He introduced an eternity as endless and another eternity as beginningless, and he said that whatever is endless must be without beginning. Because the eternal is that which does not undergo change and transformation. As a result, this being must be permanent and eternal forever. But in the Quran, a story is told about eternity. That all humans were called by God, and a conversation took place between God and them in the past when there was no physical creation yet. A conversation in which God asked a question to all the people who were going to step into the physical world in the future. Am I not your Creator and Lord? And everyone answered this question positively. Spiritual masters believe that this story symbolically speaks of an eternal world beyond our physical world. A world in which we were spiritually present from God for unlimited periods of time. This issue can show that we humans will return to the eternal world after this world. Similar to souls who are called to the physical world with the help of human avatars for a limited time to complete missions and return to their original world. In this video, we talked about the two concepts of eternity, meaning no end, and another type of eternity, meaning no beginning. We have seen what the concept of timelessness means in different philosophies and religions and what beginning and end are imagined for our world.